Welcome back, everybody. Here we are. We've been AFK at the creeper farm for, I'd say, about 24 hours at this point, just to stock up on gunpowder. Let's go see how well the farm's been running. In between episodes, I actually went in here and tweaked it and modified it to make sure that we actually get no spider spawning. So we should have a decent amount of gunpowder in here. Oh, why do we have a what? What? How did we get rotten flesh in there? Okay. Well, we still got some string. Okay. Oh, that's probably when I was tweaking things. Okay. Either way, we have a quite significant amount of gunpowder in here that I think we can shut this off for the time being, and we probably won't need it for a while, to be honest. I will be using the gunpowder for a significant amount of things, but for right now, I think we are good to go. So, what is the plan for today? The plan for today is we'll pretty much continue where we left off. We're gonna keep ramping up on the farms now that we have some gunpowder. We got iron production up and running. Next on the list is actually a decent wood farm. And by wood farm, I mean the useful kind of wood, like, you know, the stuff to make sticks and chests and all the other kind of things. So of course I'm talking about bamboo. And maybe, you know, tackling some of this area over here. You know, the villagers are starting to get a little lonely. The animals are starting to get a little overcrowded. This vine has been here for ages now. So this area needs a little bit of TLC. So let me go clear up my inventory and we'll get started for today. Alright, we are back with a clean inventory and the tools we need to get the job started. So this hill has got to go. And while digging it by hand is real nice, it's getting really painful. I think it's about time we had a blast. Get it? So this hilltop here is gonna get a remodeling old school style. So we're just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and yeah. Hello, Wheatley. This is totally fine, I swear. I swear, I promise you will be okay. You don't have to worry about anything. There is definitely not almost 3 stacks of TNT littered around the landscape. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. I promise everything will be safe. Your house will be protected. You and Mindy will be fine. Don't worry. We're making expansion, right? You know, we need... You don't want your small farm forever, right? You want kids. You want to grow. You want to, you know, not have all the cows shoved in your front yard with your beautiful wheat field. Yeah, you go have a good night's rest. Go get some shelter. I will finish placing this TNT and we'll talk about it in the morning, okay? Yeah. No big deal. Let me just finish the expansion. And there we have it. The TNT is primed. It is nighttime. All of our fantastic villagers are safe and sound in their beds. Let me just double check, make sure Codsworth is in here. Hello, Codsworth, you are sleeping? Good. I know for a fact that Mindy and Wheatley have taken refuge inside their homes. We are gonna stand a safe distance away. Thank you, Rain. This is going to be... Oh, we got a spectator somewhere. Anyway, here goes nothing. I missed. Really? Well, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. We run up, we light it, we run away. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. That went a lot better than I expected. A lot... Not as far as I expected. Round 2. Oh, there... Oh no, the house! We were a little close for comfort. But that's okay. No one died. No one got hurt. Minor repairs will be made. I do sincerely apologize, you guys. Minor repairs will be made. But overall, I think we made ourselves a pretty good dent into the area here. Let me just clean up the landscape a little bit. Fix poor Wheatley and Mindy's house. Here, let me just do this really quick, you guys. You guys didn't deserve that. Not one bit. They totally didn't see anything. It was just a bad thunderstorm. You know, it was just a lot of boom, crackle, plop. Yeah, look, their backyard is a-okay. Ignore the giant gaping hole in the landscape. All right. Like I said, let me clean up the landscape. I'll be right back. And just like that, the area has gotten a nice remodeling. Now, it looks ugly, yes, but think of this as a blank canvas, you know? In this area, we're going to beautify the terrain. We're going to add another couple of farms, another couple of villager houses, and bring this entire area here together in a more cohesive manner. Before, the hill was kind of just here, you know, kind of blocking the view. Yes, I did bring the beacon in, obviously, to clean up the rest of the terrain. All this ugly stone will eventually disappear, but let's just paint it with the brush of our imagination. Imagine another little hut here next to the pond. Maybe we'll extend the pond just a little bit because this weird corner here doesn't really fit very nice. And, you know, maybe we can add a couple of lily pads. Obviously, Codsworth's got his massive house slash mud farm, if you remember. But I'm thinking like a nice little, like, you know, maybe corner hut, like built into this little cliff here, you know, with like some maybe mossy bits on top of the roof as it's draping over. Over here where we have our farms, I want to move a lot of these farms over to the side and the back here, which is why we expanded all of this. We're gonna expand Wheatley's farm out probably to, say, about here. I left this hole because that's currently where my nether portal is, and we need to deal with that at some point in the future. But for now, it's gonna be a hole in the ground. This bamboo is going to move. This bamboo won't be here. It'll go in its own dedicated farm. Excuse you, dirt. But essentially, this whole area here is going to get remodeled. So it looks ugly. It looks barren. It looks like somebody came in here with a whole bunch of TNT and blew everything up, which is, you know, pretty much exactly what happened. And there's going to be some bits here and there that will, you know, need beautification and need some tweaking, like a couple of corners might need to be shaved off. You know, a couple of things will be changed, polished as we keep working in this area. So now that we have our canvas, we have our terrain, for the most part, you know, we have the shape is what we have. We definitely have a nice shape for the area. It opens it up a lot more. It gives us more room for pathing. It gives more area to, for our villagers to mingle. So I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna clean up, and then we're gonna start marking out some areas for the actual builds today. All right, so I got here some fence posts, some cobblestone, and we are gonna kind of mark out where a lot of these new areas are gonna be. So essentially, we want to extend. Oh, I'm missing the door. I'll get you guys a new door, okay?
Jerry from the future here. Just to let you know that this door being broken is actually some very, very sad news that I don't realize until quite a bit later. So, yeah, you've been warned.
We want to extend this outward. We want to get rid of all of this. We want to get rid of these animal pens and move them somewhere else. We want to get rid of the sugarcane and move it somewhere else. But the biggest thing is we want to relocate all of this bamboo right here. Goodbye, bamboo. You have served us well. Oh boy, that's a lot of bamboo. This is why bring a shulker box. Shulker box, bamboo, bam. If we clear all this out and put all that in there, we want to bring this corner of the farm until like maybe here, right? Kind of extend it out, and then extend. We got a pathway here, extend this pathway, and maybe not right there because maybe we'll make this all the way into the corner, give it a nice like ring around path, and then do the same thing on this side. We kind of want to enclose this in, so like instead of it ending up there, I want to kind of enclose in here, and then they have a nice big open fence line to just about there. What's going on over there? Nothing. And then this will all be I got some grass in here somewhere and dirt, so like we can dig all this out, and this can all be this will always be terraformed and like actual terrain, and we'll decorate it just like we did over there with all the mossy bits and the coarse dirt and like the pathing. And we're gonna move this fence gate, which they don't even use. We're gonna use it, and we're gonna put it here, so then they can go in and out this way, and they can go in and out this way. And I'm thinking we'll probably remove this door and just give them a front door and a back door, right, Mindy? Because you've been working in here, and this should really be like, look, it's growing vines. It's growing vines, and you guys are not using the upstairs, so I'm gonna redecorate in here at some point and give you like a nice living room. We will move this at some point, because I feel bad for Wheatley and Mindy having our mine entrance. We will probably move some of these. Like, these are just like extra storage. We'll put another, I don't have any blocks, but we'll put the blocks there. We're gonna rearrange this whole area here to make it a little more farm friendly. And by farm friendly, I mean like literal farms for the villagers to farm, so they can do their thing. Okay, so I've got a basic kind of layout here of what I want the area to kind of sort of start to look like. So I expanded, the farms over here. The animals I'm thinking of having back here in this area. We make all of this grass and moss and pretty blocks, like definitely not stone. I'm just kind of using stone to fill in the terrain. But I got two little like animal pens here, I guess. And these can be like the pastures. We have to shape this a little bit. We have a pasture for the cows, a pasture for the sheep. Obviously the sheep eat a lot. I mean, both cows and sheep eat grass. So I mean, we're gonna have grass. This little structure behind me is actually where our future butcher, I think the butcher and the shepherd are going to live. because obviously you need a shepherd to care for the sheep, and I guess the butcher will raise and care for the cows, and eventually do what butchers do and kill the cows and give us meat and everything delicious like that. Right over my head, where that little square is where I was planning of actually putting in a little library. Maybe we go, a nice little like square, too tall kind of like library. I might stretch it out a little bit. Like I might bring this out to like here and make it a nice like long rectangular library with like a second story for Mindy to work at, because Mindy is obviously, I think she's very, very much tired of leaving this little house. I have some bad news, everybody. I have some very bad news. So obviously when we blew out the terrain, we blew out all the lights, and I forgot to replace that door. And I was working up on the hill, and it was night. And unfortunately, I've made poor Mindy here a widow. Let us bow our head and remember our lost one. Rest in peace, Wheatley. You know what? Just for Wheatley, don't forget to subscribe. We need to avenge him. We will be here. We will find Mindy another suitable partner. We are not going to have this happen again. Yeah, so I didn't sleep, like, it was maybe like one night that I didn't sleep, and I can't find Wheatley anywhere. Codsworth is alive. Mindy is alive. But I think, unfortunately, Wheatley has met an untimely demise. So we will have to... Well, maybe Codsworth and Mindy will get along. I don't know. I think Mindy likes the hardworking farming types. But anyway, moving on from that sad realization. On the back here, so the plan is, we're gonna have like, there's gonna be a connecting path that way. This is gonna be the front door of the house. This path is gonna go this way and probably through here. This is gonna have like a little like back entrance. I was actually thinking, like maybe these guys keep the side entrance and I remove the back door, and this will just be like a gate that I have in my inventory. Yeah, and that could just be like left open for them to like path find through and everything. And then around the back here, we continue the pathway this way to like the front. I'm thinking the front of the library, like the front door is going to be here. I don't know if it's going to be in the middle yet. We'll see. This is still like, again, these are just foundations of areas, so we can keep the project going here. We're going to have the path come along here and connect this path here along the front. And then I have another house here, and I'm going to have another little house connected here along this side here. And this will be the front door of this house. I don't know who's going to live here yet. I just know that I want another structure, maybe, similar to that one right here. Could it be a tavern? Could it be another farmhouse? Is that farmhouse too big? Is this too small? And then back here, I also have a couple other like smaller, just like regular houses. These will be for people like, maybe we'll get another fisherman who works outside. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, maybe one of these guys, someone in here could like, like maybe this could be the cartographer's house, or maybe this could be, the Fletcher. Although the Fletcher actually might live here, because the Fletcher I eventually want to work over with, all the wood production, because Fletchers like sticks, and there's really no like lumberjack type profession, and so I figured like the Fletcher, maybe we'll put a fletching table over there, and the Fletcher can work the everything wood, and then the Fletcher can live here in this little house behind me, so he doesn't have to work or walk too far. I was also thinking of just maybe leaving Codsworth where he is, because he really, I don't know, he seems happy. He likes his dock. He's got 2 docks. He always likes this one. Maybe you'll get him some fisherman friends. There has been many a time where I've had to actually go rescue Codsworth from underneath the fishing pier, because he gets himself stuck there sometimes. He he likes the water. He likes the fish. So, who am I to complain? But that is kind of, all this area all set up. We have a lot of work to do, I think. So I think next we move the animals into their respective farming locations. So we move the sheep into here, and then we move the cows into this little space above my head. We clean up the area, and then after that, we'll probably finish the farms and see where we are there. So let me just go move some animals, and I'll be right back. Wow, that was a lot, but it looks so good now. Oh my god, look at all the farms, look at all the animals up on the hill there. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Now comes the very interesting part of actually, making sure our farms are worked. Now, if you remember from a few episodes ago, we just trampled that. We have this system here. Oh, that's Wheatley. Oh, that's Wheatley. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, carrying on. We need little setups like this all over the farm. Obviously for the crops to grow. However, the torch on the wool is really like let's be honest. That's so like 2012. It's so old school. It's like OG micro. This is what the villagers use. Okay, it's very low tech. So I was thinking we go with something, around the same lines, but maybe like beef it up a little bit. So you see how like I'm thinking we do like over here on the warehouse we have, and I know I got distracted. But on the warehouse here we have these posts, and we have lanterns over here, and we got these hanging lanterns off of the area here. And I was thinking we do this kind of style, with the mud brick wall, with the jungle post, and the lanterns. So let me just, yeah, I have some inventory space. Maybe I just needed that. Yeah, and then we cut these out. We don't need these. Perfect. Yeah, so then we do that for all of these. We go 1, 2, and this goes up 1. Perfect. And then it comes out 2, comes out 2, out 2, and out 2. And then 1 on each. And then I think what's throwing me off is these oak trap doors that unfortunately are needed. Otherwise, the villagers will just compost everything that they harvest, which kind of just cuts into our everything. But let me till this back. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap out these trapdoors because I think that is gonna be a fantastic look for this area. And there we have it, everybody. All the spruce trap doors in each of their corresponding locations. The area looks really, really good. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. We didn't quite get to the bamboo/wood farm, as I unfortunately was feeling a bit under the weather, and this video is already late. So thank you everybody for sticking around, for watching, and we will avenge Wheatley and his glorious farms.
So, if you liked the video, please leave a like, please leave a comment. It really helps out. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. See ya.